Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me. This is Mission 1 on the DCS Spitfire Mark 9 simulator Epsom campaign. Absolutely love this simulator thing. It's flying around in a Spitfire. It's just great. In Normandy in 1944, taking on the Third Reich. Never have I had so much fun on a computer during the daylight hours. Okay, so the mission, we take off at Saint-Croix-sur-Mer here, and then go down to Carbourg, and then down to Le Sceau. We drop down here into low-level flying to look for lorries and such to fire at and destroy. Le Sceau down to Argentan, off to Fleurs, up to Vire, and then back home, Saint-Croix-sur-Mer Airport. Have to say, tried this mission a few times, only actually made it back to the airport once and crash landed just before. Every other time I've run out of fuel, every other time I've gone off in the wrong direction. Hopefully I've got that nailed down though by looking at the gyroscope in the middle of the cockpit, so I know where I'm actually going and following these degree bearings, and hopefully I shouldn't completely mess it up. I've had problems with the bindings of the flight stick and everything as well, but other than that, everything hopefully should be okay. I'm just going to do my trim now because I always forget. I like to put the nose, let me just let you have a look over here. I like to put the nose down to just in between level and the first notch up. Seems to be absolutely fine to me. I think everyone has their own preference for that, to be honest with you, but put the air filter on and fuel tank, open the starters, open the magnetos, put it on radio channel B for traffic control, give the fuel a bit of a pump. Put the pressure light on. I'm going to put my propeller speed forward as well. Okay. Give it some fuel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is enough, but I give it 1 for luck. Probably shouldn't, never mind. Put a request into air traffic control for takeoff. Saint-Croix-sur-Mer, request takeoff.
Infield 1-1, request startup.
Look at these misery guts. Hello.
Infield 1-1, cleared for startup. Wind 293 at 2 meters per second.
Exit this so I can actually turn around and look. I'm going to pop my brakes on so that when I start up it doesn't go flying off into the next field. Okay. Drop the engine down because I've got it the radio tethered to my brake. So request taxi.
Infield 1-1, request taxi to runway.
Oh, I've not done me altimeter. Crikey, that would have been disastrous. There we go. Altimeter set to 0. I think that'll do a 0. Cleared to taxi to runway.
Nothing to report at this time. Carry on as briefed out.
And we're off. Have to warn you now. Taxiing quite bad at. Taking off, fairly bad at. Landing, truly terrible. I have cost the RAF, I don't know what these planes cost, but let's say $500 million probably from landing, crashing and crashing at takeoff. Should be alright today though, but I've got a bit more experience in this thing.
Enfield 1-1, unable to clear for takeoff.
Don't you worry, I'm gonna still edge onto the runway.
Enfield 1-1, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300, 30.01.
So I'm gonna line up. What I do is I actually look backwards to line up because I found it's easier to see the lying up against the grid of the actual runway. If you face the other way, you see, it's much easier than looking that way and seeing very little whatsoever when you've just got a judge in between. I've been cleared for takeoff. I should really wait until the engine temperature's the right, the coolant's the right temperature. I'm just going to pretend that it is and get going. After all, it's just a simulator. I've done it several times before. It should be fine. I should be on channel D now with the radio, so I can speak to the chaps. I'm going to close the cockpit so you can hear me. Lovely, nice and quiet. And I'm just going to check the compass bearing. Two 40 3. Right, look, I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's just take off. I'll put the sight on now because I forget that, and change the range to 300 meters. That'll do, 300 meters. I'm gonna have it quite close like that. 350 will do. Right, okay. And chocks away, chaps. Ready for the off? Yes, yes. Let's go. Bingo. Right. Already flying around. A lot of movement. Oh my god, we're zooming off. It's zooming off to the side of the runway. Let's hope there's nothing there. Let's have a look at the state of that. Oh dear. See what I mean? Not mastered it at all. Look, I'm up in the air. That'll do for now. So what I need to do now is climb to 3,000 feet and slowly corner to the left till everyone joins me. So that is what I will be doing.
Enfield leader to Kenway. We're airborne with 8 Spits. Do you have anything for us?
He sounds well grumpy, that guy at air traffic control. He's taking off, is he? Yeah, there's another one coming up. So, currently 1,000 feet up and climbing and circling. So, as far as it goes, everything is okay for now. Beautiful sunny day in northern France. If you've ever visited it, it is absolutely stunning. France is great. And yeah, France is great. I love it. I love France. Southern France I spent a lot more time at, but yeah, northern France is great. St Malo. Ask for ketchup when you're ordering food at any restaurant in St Malo, and you will get the most famous French disapproving look that they are renowned for through the land. St Malo is like a northern port, northwestern port very close to southern England, and my word, ask for ketchup. You'll get, at the end of the meal, you'll get a smug comment, "Did you enjoy your ketchup?" Well, we did, thank you. And did you enjoy not getting a tip? Great. Okay, look, I'll focus on this for now anyway. Keep circling. Anyone join me yet? Nobody join me yet. Keep going around. I'll need to trim this soon because it's all over the shop actually, the plane, it feels like. It's a bit better.
Enfield 2, airborne.
I'm a little bit high, 3,500 feet, but that's fine, doesn't matter. Doesn't seem to matter. There's one plane join me now. Dip down. Don't worry, during the flight I get much better at looking round and manoeuvring, especially when we're doing the reconnaissance bit, but always seems to be at takeoff I'm absolutely blooming terrible. Okay, so one plane there, no one else to take off. Where is everyone else? There's one there. You just see him zooming across the screen. I'm going to trim it a little bit more left so I don't have to hold the stick quite so much. There we go, nice soft circle now. One plane, another one coming up behind us there, third one behind him. So everyone's here, so as soon as I complete this circle I'm going to go down the coast there to Carborg, which you can just see there. Okay, that is the plan. And I'm going to start climbing now as well to 10,000 feet because that's the suggested height for the first section of the reconnaissance. There we go. Honestly, sounds like I know what I'm talking about, but there you go. I've got to trim the plane back a little bit as well. Pulling off to the left. There we go, a little bit. I'm going to drop the propeller speed down. Save some fuel and save the engine a little bit while we're climbing. Okay, let's have a look. Definitely wants to tip forward as soon as I let go of the stick. Just get that trim back up. Is that better? That looks a bit better. Yeah, that's nice. That'll do. Nice gentle climb as well. Trim it back to the right a little bit because it still feels like it's tipping. Rolling to the left. Right, okay. I think we're pretty much there. A little bit more to the right. Just going to tell them to follow me in a finger 4 formation.
Flight, go finger 4.
Okay. What a beautiful, beautiful sight that is. Let's have a look at them flying past me. close up a little bit more, you can see it there. That's finger 4 formation looking good. I better turn it around so I can see where I'm actually going. 8,000 feet, we could do with climbing a little bit more. I think we're probably just above, we're coming up to Oosterham, which is where we will cross into enemy lines and start getting flak Mither, anti-aircraft Mither, which is never good. There's a point, I'm going to just slightly move off to the left and tip the plane so you can see where the estuary is there. In front of me, that's basically where we cross into enemy lines. You can see the flak starting straight away there. Yeah, so there's a little speck. On cue, so we're going to climb. I'm going to take us up to 10,000 feet like I should have done in the first place. Take us more off towards Carborg, a little bit off.
Enfield 2, defending AAA at 06746. 3, contact air defense target, 3 o'clock, 4.
Okay, I'm just... Sorry, there's not much of a view for you to see. I'm just taking us up to 10,000 feet, get us away from this flag. Oh! Yeah, that's the problem with not having track IR. All of a sudden, you completely can lose control of the plane. Come on. So there's Carborg there, you can see, to the tip of the right wing. I think. Let's have a look. Yeah. And I'm going to climb still, like I keep saying I'm going to. I'm going to keep climbing, get to 10,000 feet and then just drop straight down and start the reconnaissance, basically looking for lorries on the road and hidden in bushes, hidden behind trees and bushes. I have seen one once, I promise. Not very easy to spot, and also if you see loads in an open field, look out for a artillery gun, because it's actually probably a decoy to lure you out and then just blast you out of the sky. So yeah, cunning. So I'm above Carborg, and coordinates wise I just need to head towards 12 from here, towards Lasseau. If you look at the gyroscope, 12 degrees, and I should be heading, if I get that straight. Right, I really need to trim this plane, it's pulling all over the place. To pulling to the right still. Right, okay. Heading straight for Lasseau, I'm quite sure. There's Lasseau, there's my plane. Looks pretty good.
Contact target, 1 o'clock, 4.
Lorries and such are incredibly hard to see, from what I've discovered.
Enfield 2, tally, utility at 4073412. 2, contact air defense target, 12 o'clock, 43.
top one is telling me there's an air defence target 3 miles away at 1 o'clock. So for 3 means 3 miles away. Okay. Let's start looking. Scouring the ground, little roads. Actually, if there's any roads.
Enfield 2, defending AAA at bullseye 074415.
Do you know what? My landing gear's still down. No wonder the plane's going all over the place. Right, come on. I'll need to trim this again now. Okay. A little bit wobbly. Hopefully.
Enfield 2, tally, utility at bullseye 085417.
That, I don't know what means, unfortunately, which makes it a little bit harder, but never mind.
Enfield 2, tally, AAA at bullseye 084416.
Slightly off skew. I'm looking down that road, Days. See if there's any lorries and stuff. Sometimes they're on the move, you see. You can actually see them creeping along, but honestly so hard to spot. Oh goodness, I'm going so in the wrong direction again. Hence why I run out of fuel. Also found that you think you've seen a lorry, are they attacking something? It looks like they're going down to attack something.
Engage targets of opportunity.
I've asked them to try if they find something.
Engaging air defenses.
Air defences. Oh god. Okay.
Running in. Enfield 2, tally, AAA at
Some flak.
097424. Enfield 2, defending AAA at balls 0.
Some spots of flak appearing. Let's see if I'm even going in the right direction, which I am. Lasso.
Contact air defense target 11 o'clock. 4.
Lasso is a bit of a pain. I'll get them to rejoin me actually.
Flight, join up. Rejoin.
There's
Contact air defense target. 2, tally, AAA at balls 0.
there's some flak guns. I'm actually
423.
heading straight for them, so I'm gonna give them a bit of a blast, I think. Ooh.
Contact air defense target 1 o'clock. 4.
stay low. I'm going to stay low after that. Watch your houses, mate. How did that go? Right, I'll get them to rejoin me now.
Flight, join up.
Next heading is 199, so basically 1920 on here from Lasseau. Oh, that's the wrong way. Flak's been destroyed, great.
Checking out across the channel. Roger.
So if I continue on this bearing, that should take me straight to Argentan. Let's have a quick look. Right down here somewhere. Well, maybe a little bit off, I'd say. Go to the right a little bit. I'm going to lift up a bit as well, because I can't see any lorries at this height. It's difficult.
Bristol Linet Kenway, checking out, returning across the channel. Roger. Enfield 2, tally, utility at Foresight 1, 2, 0, 4, 20, 5.
Seen any lorries? No.
Contact air defense target, 12 o'clock, point 1.
Very difficult, isn't it? I saw one once and then shot at it and eventually ran out of fuel and crashed. So looking around is difficult, but also making sure you don't waste too much fuel looking around is the main thing as well. Right, I'm gonna lift the plane up a little bit and see where on earth I'm heading. I'm going in the right direction. Honestly, if I see a lorry, I think I'm going to explode.
Contact target, 8 o'clock, 1, 2, 6, 4, 20, 7.
No, nothing going on there so far. Going straight for Argentan, which is in one way a good thing, but due to the amount of flak and trouble, also not a good thing. There's a road. And of course there's no lorries. What's that? They hide them in the shade of the trees as well. The Führer, he drives them there personally. Looking at himself in the mirror. Crashes a lot. Oh God, come on. Let's have a look, see if I'm going in the right direction still. Right, I'm actually going to go around the corner of Argentan because, as cowardly as it sounds,
Flight. Engage targets of opportunity.
there is always a lot of flak and neither. Engaging target, right.
4. Engaging air defenses.
Oh God, air defences, really?
4. Running in. 3, 2. Running in. 2. Contact air defense target. 7 o'clock. 4. Enfield 2. Tally. Utility at balls 1, 5, 3, 4, 30.
Oh. Oh dear, the flak is very accurate there. Better move out of the way. Right, I'm going around the back of Argentan here.
Enfield 2. Tally. AAA at bullseye 1, 5, 3, 4, 30.
Rejoin.
Flight. Join up.
Come and join me. Get the heck away from that. Well, there's a big flak flak centre. Oh, is it there? Look at them, 6 of them. Well, they're in sort of hexagonal groupings. I'm still looking for lorries. Right, I need to head now. There's a railway line there. Head bearing 272. So, I'm actually going to use the map. Right, nowhere near. There was a heavy gun then as well. I need to get away from that. Okay. Saw a really heavy gun then. The pink tracers. They blast me out of the sky more than anything else. Okay, right.
Contact. Target 11 o'clock. 5.
Flak appearing there.
Enfield 2. Defending AAA at balls 1, 5, 0, 4, 30. 2. Contact air defense target 2 o'clock. 2. 2. Contact air defense target 10 o'clock. 3.
Yes, it's very difficult to look around and fly, but I am trying. Over this way is the next destination. What did I say? It was Fleurs. But I really want to destroy some lorries. So where the heck are they? Trim it down a bit and have a look. Imagine how hard this must have been in a spit. I mean, it's probably a lot easier if I had track IR and I could lean a little bit, but even so, the visibility in a Spitfire is not that good. You got that big clunking lump of cockpit in front of you for one, but yeah, I suppose it's better than just a glass front. It'd have to be some. Oh, what's that? Is that? That's guns, but I'm gonna have a crack at it.
Enfield 2, tally, utility at bullseye 1, 6, 426.
There. Lorries. Oh, you are so dead. Lorries and an artillery gun? No? Right. So dead. Right. Oh my days. Actually seen a group of lorries. I've got a ton of ammo. I'm going to slow the plane down a tiny... Well, no, I'm not actually. Now, this is the hard bit.
Contact target, 7 o'clock, or 2.
Where the hell were they? Oh god. Be careful not to crash into the ground. Oh, good grief, I've lost them again. This is when you need track IR, for goodness sake. Oh, God. How annoying am I? Find some lorries, circle, lose them. Brilliant. Absolutely, like, look out, Top Gun. I'm going to ask him to engage them.
Flight, engage targets of opportunity.
Over there somewhere they are. There you go. Grief.
Hugo leader to Kenway, checking out, during the base. Roger. Flight, engage targets of opportunity.
Bingo fuel already? Seriously? Oh my god. Right.
4, bingo fuel.
Bingo fuel. I better check mine. It's alright. Be alright. Cowards. Right. Completely off target. I think if there's any lorries and targets out here, they're as lost as I am. I'm going to head towards the next bearing now, which is 350. I'm actually going to do it now because I always end up running out of fuel. Okay. And if we see anything on the way, we will blast it. I'm gonna go a little bit higher and see if I can spot anything again.
Contact target 12 spot, 45.
5 miles straight ahead. Where? Let's have a look. Where? Attack. Targets of opportunity. Go for it, mate.
Flight. Engage targets of opportunity.
Enable. Okay. Take us on a slow climb.
Enfield 2, tally, utility at bullseye 180426.
Map.
Contact. Target 9 o'clock. 86427. RTB. Roger.
I'm only doing that because they said bingo fuel. I've probably done the wrong thing, but never mind. I've had it in the past where they just start ejecting everywhere, even though they're not under attack, because they're running out of fuel, which is horrific, if you can imagine. Right.
Contact air defense target, 12 spot, 42.
12 o'clock, I'm heading straight for one. Air defences, so where's that? So I even saw a lorry. The one thing I spent an aeon trying to find, and then just completely lost it because I was turning and I couldn't keep my eye on it because the complexity of flying and using a mouse to look round. It ain't easy. Okay. heck are these guys? Nowhere near me. It's quite bad when you get smacked by a flak gun, because you just suddenly just smash out of the sky with a bit of your wing missing. You've not seen a bullet or anything tracer come towards you. You just literally blitz out of the sky. Cannot imagine how horrendous that must have been. This height as well, difficult to get your parachute and ejects in time. In reality. Not going in the right direction, shall we say.
Flight. Engage targets of
Targets of
unable.
2, so just the wing. Okay. I'm gonna climb a little bit as well, get us going in the right direction, which we still aren't doing. Got smoke in the foreground, in the distance there.
Contact air defense target, 12 o'clock, point 4.
There must, I mean, you would expect to see something somewhere on there. All that. A lot of flak coming up here as well. The boats are over there, so I basically need to head over in this direction, even using the visual guide. So those boats are off to the side of the airport, that way I take off from.
Contact air defense target, 3 o'clock, point 3. Contact air defense target, 12 o'clock, point 4.
Where? Can you imagine if I saw an actual thing again, a load of lorries.
Ejecting.
See what I mean? They started. Oh, I'm gonna dive. Get away from that heavy artillery gun there. What the heck was that? Don't want to be hit by that. They are nasty. we escaped? Anything firing at me? Oof, oof. Still blasting me. Oh, flak now. It is chaos here. Wow. Where am I heading? Wow, that was intense for a split second there. Right, I'm gonna lift up. I'm gonna tell everyone to return to base. Not that there's probably anyone left.
Airfield 2 RTB.
Gonna change my radio channel to B. For air traffic control. Saint-Quasime. Heading straight there. Well, now the big problem is I actually need to land. Air traffic control. F5 Saint-Quasime.
Infield 1-1 inbound. Infield 1-1. Fly heading forward 7-4-10. QFE 30.01. Runway 27. Japan altitude.
Absolutely. Just don't even know what that means. Request azimuth.
Infield 1-1. Request navigation assistance. Infield 1-1. ADS, you're heading forward 9.
Yes, sir.
Airfield leader Kenway, checking out, returning to base.
Getting a lot of flak action here.
Roger.
And what height am I? 7,000 feet. I'm going to dive down. Have a look for my runway. Spitfire there. Hello. Imagine if it was a Focke-Wulf, like not good. Okay. I'm going to slow the propeller speed down a little bit, and my runway is there. So now the biggest problem I have is landing. After all that flying around, we destroyed one flak gun and saw some lorries but did absolutely nothing. Brilliant. And if I don't crash at the end, then it'll actually for me be an absolute result in terms of a mission. Try and slow my airspeed down now. That is my runway right there. There we go.
Airfield 1-1, cleared for visual, contact tower. Infield 1-1, request landing.
Okay. Turning round. I'm not going to land it yet, don't you worry. There'll be there'll be at least one more loop before I land. I have not got this down at all. Sending off a flare, God knows why. He's probably saying to his mates.
Nothing to report at this time. Carry on as briefed. Out.
Just trying to reduce my landing speed. Drop my gear down in a minute. I'll do it now. Okay, gears down. Trimming like mad because the plane's trying to point its nose down. Go round again for another view. There it is, the runway. Apparently the Spitfire does not need a long runway, but it does with me. I think even the concrete one, that's probably triple the length.
Airfield 1-1, check landing gear. Wind 293 at 2 meters per second. Airfield 1-1.
There's a Spitfire. What the heck? So, had I landed then, I would have smashed into a Spitfire. Fantastic. That would have been... So I'm going to put my flaps down now. Try and slow us down a bit more. There we go. Flaps are down. Plane is totally pulling down straight away. Trim it up, trim it up, trim it down now, trim it to the left, to the right, to the left, right. Slowing down quite a lot now. Right, okay, go a bit further. If I was any good, I'm pretty sure a lot of these lads, they could land this now. I can't, no way. Terrible. Runway's there. I've done this in the past, come in perfectly. Not put my landing gear down, just ground the bottom off, probably warm my feet up. Absolutely terrible, right? The tension is mounting. I think I'm going to try and land it this time. Certainly going to have a good look at it. There we go, here we go. Come on. Here we go. The nightmare. Still too fast, aren't I here? Really? Trim it a bit. Yeah, way too fast. Let's have a look at it anyway.
Anfield 1-1. Check landing gear. Wind 293 at 2 meters per second. Runway 27.
Oh my god, I've run out of fuel. Oh my god, what a place to run out of fuel. Land. Oh my god, this could be heroic. Oh my god.
Anfield 1-1.
Land. Don't hit the fence. I'm gonna run out of fuel right at the end. Well, you've got your plane back anyway. There we go. You got your plane back. Don't be annoyed with me. I've parked it. I've got your plane back, and I've parked it by the fence. Yeah, we've lost a couple of propellers. Well, we've lost all propellers. What a place to run out of fuel. Oh my days. So there you go. That is how you do this mission. Follow that and you'll nail it every time. Thank you for watching, and I will see you for the next one. Mission 2. I'll probably have to try and do this one again. I doubt you would describe that as a completed mission. At least it's the right runway, and the plane is officially on the ground of the runway. Not one piece, if you look, has crossed the line. Are we saying that? Line technology? Goal line technology? Has anything crossed the line? No. Propellers have disappeared into the ethereal next world, but other than that, we are good. And good night.